Hello world, this is Dennis, and as I promised, here's the video where I will show you the differences between my two antennas I'm using right now. Right now I'm on the 40 meter amateur radio band, and right now I'm on the fan dipole. So let me turn up the audio, or unmute this here.
Yeah, Horace was saying it wasn't him playing the music. Well, now he's changed his tune. It's his God-given right to play music.
Okay, so like I said, this is the fan dipole. Now let me switch over to the inverted L. Okay, this is the inverted L antenna.
Give me one reason.
As you can tell, there's
That's not what I said. You
more
need to play
noise
the
here,
tape. Play the
and
tape.
here,
Play
let
the
me,
tape, boy.
let's see here, let me back out here. You're not going to see as many signals here. Let me mute this and switch back over to the fan dipole. There we go. Okay, now we're back on the fan dipole, and as you can see across the band here, there are plenty of signals. Oh, this right here, this is the furnace starting up, just in case anyone's wondering. Zoom back in here.
Play that chicken song, Doris.
Oop. A little too close there. There we go. Oop. That looks like a good signal over here.
Like ever got it that over there. And I think he was going to be, they wanted him to be a no-ho, and I believe he took the job, so he could be listening now, James. You never know. Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, this is the fan dipole. Now let's go up to I think it's like the 31 meter band, 9 megahertz. Let's oh, I know it's a strong frequency. Let's see here. Now let's back this up just a little bit so you can see the band. This is the fan dipole, and as you can tell right here, we got an old fan favorite.
I would reaffirm to you, saith the Lord God. I would reaffirm to you my holy word. I have told you time.
Brother Stare. So, fan dipole. Now, let me switch over to the inverted L. Now, it looks to me like the signals have dropped in strength.
Your defense shall do in the hands of the
Obviously,
enemy's
Brother
now,
Stare still coming in
and they do
strong
not
here, but if you
fear
could,
thee
compare these three signals here, there's a drop in signal strength. So let me switch back over to the fan dipole real quick. Yeah, the signals. The signals look more robust with the fan dipole here. Let's see here. Let's go up to 11 megahertz. I can't remember what meter band this is. Had that all written down somewheres at one point. I've got the amateur radio bands memorized, but stuff like this I can't quite remember. I think this is Radio Havana, Cuba right here. Yep, Radio Havana, Cuba. So, fan dipole. Now let me switch over to the inverted L. Oh, excuse me. Let's see here. Yeah, weaker signal. Let's see. What is this here? Okay, so this is inverted L.
tiene una pierna en muy mal estado por unas quemaduras
Fan
que
dipole.
sufrió y no
As you
recibe
can
la
tell,
debida
the
atención
noise
médica.
form
Y por
dropped
protestar
stronger signal
pacíficamente,
on
pidiendo
this
atención médica,
station right here. I think this is WTWW.
El que vas a impactar en nuestro
Yep,
caso específico, de lo que
WTWW
estamos platicando,
popped up.
es pues obviamente de la familia, ¿no? El sistema con tu
Okay,
matrimonio,
let's go up
a
here
tus hijos,
to
no sé, inclusive a tu familia.
13 megahertz. We're still on the fan dipole.
Cubano Daniel Llorente, sin juicio desde el 1 de mayo. Llorente es el hombre que fue detenido cuando...
Okay, now I'm going to switch back to the inverted L. Yeah, looks like yet again higher noise floor, weaker signal. Now, I think I know one of the flaws of the design that I have right now for my inverted L. I know, according to the video that I watched from Greg, Hammond Shortwave Radio, that if you want DX, you want the vertical part to be longer than the horizontal part, and as you can tell from the last video, the horizontal part is longer than the vertical part. Plus, it doesn't help that, you know, the antenna is pretty much in between the two houses, whereas the feed point and part of the fan dipole is more towards the front part of the front lawn, so it's probably catching more signals that way. Let's see here. Okay, let's go up to 15 megahertz inverted L. Let's see here. Okay, let's switch back over to fan dipole real quick. Okay, this is the fan dipole, and as usual, this right here, this is just an image. The SDR that I use, as I explained in the past, has an issue with images. Let's see here. Something right here. Okay, so this is fan dipole. Inverted L. Let's see if there's anything that's really sticking out here. Okay, we're back on the fan dipole. Now, admittedly, today is not exactly the best day to do a test. Well, actually, it is a good day to do a test with the crappy band conditions, because it'll tell me, you know, which antenna is working better for picking up weaker signals. Like over here, there's a little something. I believe that's Voice America on 15580. But yeah, things are just not good between both antennas, admittedly, in these upper bands. Just like I said, really bad band conditions today. Nothing really up here. Let's go to 17 meter amateur radio band. This one I can zoom back in on. Still got the fan dipole. See something right here. I can sort of hear something. Let me switch over to the inverted L. Okay, back on the fan dipole. One thing I'd have to say, I made a mistake of buying one of these cheapy MFJ antenna switches, and sometimes I have to, flip it back and forth a couple times before the B antenna, kicks in again. There's like a bad connection or something. I know this is not related to this video, but overall I'm very unhappy with MFJ's products. Okay, let's go down to the 20 meter amateur radio band. Oh, there we go, got something right here.
Sounding is signal strength-wise, but your audio is lovely. You sound great, Don. W0V, Victor Mike, Victor Echo 9, X-ray, X-ray. Good day. Nice meeting you. Hope you.
Okay, now just keep an eye on the van because obviously this person who's talking stopped talking, but you can see some other signals here. This is the fan dipole. And this is the inverted L. Let's see here.
Better clips and so on. Many of those elements.
This one's a little bit more trickier. I gotta find a stronger signal. Here we go. Okay, so this is still the inverted L.
Or something like that. But anyway, my buddy...
Okay, now I'm going to switch back over to the fan dipole.
Oklahoma there, he's running a dipole, and I've got a copy on him. So we'll turn it back to him there. Take it, Mike, at W4NFC, D2EVY.
Okay, I need somebody talking, so...
Go ahead.
Oh, damn. Need a consistent signal. Okay.
The ground just for the NVIS supposedly gets
Now this is interesting. This is the inverted L right now.
I'll occasionally be able to pick up on that 15 foot above the ground. So, yep, that's what we got up right now.
And this is the fan dipole right here. Sorry that I keep going back and forth between frequencies. I'm trying to find somebody consistently talking, and now they shut up. Ach, du lieber Liechtenstein. Wish there was more consistent conversation going on, so I could just leave it and keep switching back and forth between antennas.
The back side of things.
Okay, so fan dipole.
Even on one of the next, I think it was a 40
inverted
meter that I
L.
did on like New Year's Day or something like that.
I can't quite tell if the signals are the same or if it's better on the inverted L. Let me try switching again.
Stuff like I am. We talked briefly about the keys there. We kept going, and I kicked myself that I didn't take a note all the time down because we're talking about the exchanging email, but things really take problems. So maybe he doesn't want to talk to me. I don't know.
Okay. Let's see here. We're on the L right now. Let me just switch over to the dipole. I know that just, listening to it by ear, trying to determine, signal strength isn't always the best way. This one's tricky. I really can't say for sure which one's working better or if they're working about the same. Because right now it's on the fan dipole.
I did religiously for about a month. Time to go backwards, so I just dropped it for now.
And now we're back on the inverted L. I have to say it's probably about the same.
Not even pointing your direction there. 7-3 guys, thank you for the contact. Victor Echo 2 Echo Victor Yankee. Handle is Ivan Yankee Victor Oscar November. 7-3 guys.
Okay, well, for the 20-meter band, it's kinda... my opinion would have to be undecided. It's kind of hard to tell which one's doing better or if they're both doing the same. I'll have to do a separate video for this. Now, I did mention on the last video that this works well on 80 and 160 meters. Obviously, this time of the day, both bands aren't really going to be that active, so I'll have to do a separate video tonight of when 80 and 160 meters are active. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and tune in either later this evening or sometime tomorrow when I scan around 80 and 160 meters. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, peace and all that good stuff.